Hi Cancer, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if you find that these are not all the messages for you, you might want to check out one of the videos for your other planetary placements. Also, my intention is that this is timeless, so whenever you find yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. This is going to be a general reading, so I'm just going to lay the cards out and we will talk about what comes up. I'm not looking for one specific thing, but I'll read what I see. All right, so Cancer, happy birthday, guys. I love you guys so much. I have some really special Cancers in my life. Love you. I did pull some oracle cards before I started, and the ones that you guys got are card number 4, past, present, and future. And card number 32, which comes out to be a 5, struggle. I am going to read from the book for the oracle cards, but before I do that, I wanted to just talk about what I get from this first. This card, past, present, and future, is talking about integrating your past and your future into your present so that you can release your ties to the past and the future and be here in the moment. It's also about releasing those things that tie you to the past, the negative things that draw you back to that. I feel like with this card of struggle here, there's something about your past that you're working on healing, that you're trying to integrate and release, accept it as it is, and be here in the moment and find your joy after releasing that. And it's something that you're struggling with, but it's an important lesson for you to go through. I feel like the struggle to overcome this is as an important lesson for you as actually overcoming it. Let's see what we have here. So for card number 4, the past. I'm just going to say this. It's card number 4, and I'm into astrology. I have been since I was very, very young. The 4th house is the house of Cancer. It's ruled by the moon. It's emotions. It's family. It's our relationships with particularly with our mother, our siblings. It's where we feel at home. And I feel like there's a strong message here, especially since this is your reading, Cancer. And I keep getting that this has something to do with your relationship with your mother, or has something to do with your home life, your foundation, that you need to heal and release, that has been a struggle for you, that maybe even one that you thought you had healed from, but it's coming up again for you right now. Anyway, so let's see. Card number 4, integrating past, present, and future. We all arrive on this earth with a plan. We all have lessons to learn. In the process of learning these lessons, most of us will encounter experiences that we will label as bad. This labeling and duality we carry with us wherever we go is what we call our so-called baggage. When we let these labels direct our reactions to life and experiences in the present, or even project them into the future, we're working with a lower energy vibration. When you're able to integrate your lessons without labels, then you're free to remain in the present experience and enjoy it for what it truly is. You can then move forward into the future without expectations or agendas and be much more open to what will be for our highest and best. Let go of labels and judgments surrounding this situation. So just see it, look at it without trying to label it or judge it. It is what it is, or was what it was. And it will be what it will be. See it without judgment. Card number 32, struggle. Struggle is a part of life, so much so that you probably know people who seem to constantly attract one struggle after another into their lives. This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is natural only so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming interpersonal challenges. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment, the satisfaction of a lesson learned. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is this struggle teaching you? Alternately, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. Okay. All right, so yeah, I feel like I mean, you guys, if this is resonating with you, you know what this is. You know what this is talking about. It's a brief setback. I do feel like this is something that you feel like you had already worked through. It's just an upcoming challenge. One last time. Let's do this final test and get our diploma and move on. But there's definitely something that you're healing from. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for you, Cancer. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, what do we have, guys? What's been going on? What's at the heart of the matter? King of Pentacles. Okay. This could be you. Doesn't have to be a man. But it can be. It can represent a man in your life. Your father, a grandfather, an older. It doesn't have to necessarily be an older person, but someone who is wise and experienced. Someone who's very stable and secure. They are. They're financially secure. They're emotionally sound. They're well grounded. They're not. Flighty, just a very constant, stable, strong energy. This could be you or this person in your life. The crossing energy is the Six of Wands. So success, victory. There could have been a disagreement leading up to this point, and you feel like you've achieved victory over this King of Pentacles, or maybe the King of Pentacles feels like they've had a victory over you or a victory with you. This is a group of people celebrating, but this is a card of celebration, a victory, or a success after an achievement, something that was hard won. The root of the matter, what brings you here, is the Hermit and the World. So I see this a couple of ways. I'm just going to put it out there for you guys because there's a lot of you. So, you've been in a period of deep introspection, really looking for answers because there is a cycle that's ended in your life, and you need to figure out your next steps forward. You know this has to end. This is a major cycle in your life, but you know that you this is not depressed. It's intended. It's retreat and just taking time out to focus and decide, pull your thoughts together, nurture yourself, and really evaluate and look at what it is that you want. Alternately, there's been a huge, you know what, it's really the same thing either way. Any way I read it, it doesn't matter what order this happened in. Why you're here is because there's been a huge shift, a change. It's either happened or you feel it happening, and you've been withdrawn within yourself, just really going in looking for some enlightenment about what this means in your life, about where you go from here, about the significance of this, and what other things it applies to or impacts. What is behind you in your immediate past? Strength and the High Priestess. All right. So I feel like you knew a secret. There's something that you knew, that you were aware of, that you couldn't share, and it took a lot of strength to keep this to yourself. I feel like you understood something intuitively. You know, the High Priestess knows all. She doesn't tell all, but she knows all. But, and I feel like this, not only did it require a lot of strength to keep this secret to yourself, but it also, knowing this secret was very empowering for you. Wow, yeah. I'll do this now quickly before I forget. I might not remember at the end. King of Pentacles is Taurus. Wands are fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The World is the fixed signs, maybe. I could be wrong about that. The Hermit is Virgo. Strength is Leo. I think I already said the High Priestess is Pisces. These are just the energies of the cards. If they resonate with the people in your life or things about you, even better. But it's just the energy. I'm one of those people who likes to know. I'm curious about those things. What is above you? What's on your mind? Or what's coming in? This is the Four of Cups. This is dissatisfaction and disappointment, boredom, not having what you want, just focused on what's dissatisfying in front of you. So focused on what you're dissatisfied about that you don't even see the cup behind you that's being offered, or you're afraid that it's just more of the same. It's just what's on your mind. It's how you're feeling about. Well, it's just what's on your mind. Your dissatisfaction and your boredom. There's something that is not fulfilling for you. What is before you in the immediate future is the Page of Swords. Pages are messengers. This could be someone bringing in information, communication, a truth or clarity about something in a situation. It can also be a student, someone who's pursuing a new line of study, or someone who's researching. You could be doing research in preparation for this change that you feel is coming. How you feel or how you see yourself in the situation. Judgment. You feel like you have been called. You recognized a calling. Judgment can be a judgment in a legal matter, for or against. Usually upright is for, but it's also the card about recognizing your calling, your life's purpose, what it is that you feel or you are here to do. I feel like you realize this, and you're standing here in this position. You know everything that's going on right now, why you are where you are, what you are working through, even though you don't know all of it. You know you're on the path that you have been called to. Something could be changing, but you know you're on a path. You know you have to rise up and heed the calling. How others see you in your environment. And I feel like, this people could be aware of this. This could be something that you have been keeping to yourself. But in any case, you do feel like you are on the path to your calling. The way others in your environment see you is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who is bringing in an offer of love. This does not have to be, it definitely can be romantic love. It does not have to be romantic love. It could be creative or just love for humanity. I feel like they see you as a very giving person, that you have a lot to give and you want to share your cup. Your hopes and or fears. Six of Swords. All right, you want to move towards you're afraid if it is a fear, then you're afraid that you are going to be stuck in these turbulent waters and this dissatisfaction, and that you're not going to be able to move away from it. I do want to point out, as I said that, I see this Knight of Cups looking back over their shoulder as they're leaving, as they're moving towards something. Perhaps you heeding this calling or following this calling is going to take movement on your part. Travel. I think you're afraid that you're going to be stuck in these turbulent waters, and I think that you hope that you are able to move forward. I feel like this forward movement requires the help of someone or divine or whatnot. There is assistance, and I think you're hoping for assistance. You're worried that you're going to have to do it alone. In one way or another, you will find your way out of these turbulent waters, but you're hoping that there will be assistance with this. Whoa, and just jumping out, the potential outcome is the King of Cups, which is, kings are fixed, which would be Scorpio, but it does not have to be Scorpio. It definitely could be you, Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is water. The King of Cups is incredibly, incredibly emotional, and they feel things very, very deeply, but they are not controlled by their emotions. They're in control of their emotions. They've learned that balance, that mastery. They feel it. They just don't let it rule them. They are very, very loving, very nurturing, very artistic. Um, I see this king down on his knees making an offer. I don't usually see that. Like I'm seeing a lot of things in these readings that I don't usually see, but like I feel like this could be a marriage proposal. I mean, this isn't a page or a knight bringing this cup. This is the King of Cups. So you could be proposing to someone, Cancer, or someone could be proposing to you. If you're already in that connection, someone could be getting on bended knee and expressing how they want a new beginning with this, a renewal. Let me get a couple more for that. Yeah, it's a new beginning, definitely. I mean, whether it's, coming in and offer marriage with a new beginning, but this is someone coming in a very, very serious offer, someone who means business, and they have tremendous amount of love for you, and they want a new beginning, something that will provide for your stability and security, something that you can put your energy and effort in together, to grow to prosperity. Wow. Seriously. Oh my gosh. With the with the Four of Wands, which this is a card about marriage. It's a card about celebrating life's milestone events. It's definitely a card about marriage, or can represent marriage, going to one, or getting married. It's also often called the 1111 card or the twin flame card, which is, whether you relate to that as a soulmate or a twin flame, it's a very significant spiritual, emotional, romantic, and loving connection. I really see this for you. And to top it off, on the bottom of the deck, which is the overlying energy, is the Empress. I'm just going to throw this out there. It's one of those things, like I was saying, I don't always say this. This card has been saying to me pregnancy this week as I do these readings. Could be you're pregnant, could be your person is pregnant, someone very important in your life is pregnant, or the Empress is also that pregnancy can represent the birth of an idea of something that you have put your energy, your focus, your abundant nurturing ability towards to grow and bring to fruition. Doesn't have to be a literal birth, but but it can be, and it is possible. So anyway, wow, I see beautiful things coming for you, Cancer. I love this. Yeah, definitely a big change for sure. I'm going to leave with a couple of cards from The Universe Has Your Back. I like to leave with those positive thoughts or words of encouragement, or sometimes just food for thought. It's my thing. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer Universe, what do you want Cancer to know? What do they need to hear? Okay. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So surrender your peace within. Embrace your peace within and surrender the outcome. Win or lose, surrender the outcome. And the universe is going to get to work on your behalf. I see beautiful things happening for you, Cancer. I really do. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Again, I feel like you guys are very aware of this. Do the work, do the healing, address this. I feel like this could be your father. With this message coming out about dealing or healing with these things from the past and releasing them. Or it could be a husband. You know who that person is in your life. Anyway, do that work, heal from that, because the abundance you're allowing to come into your life, and I feel like you already know this, you are aware of this, definitely. But yeah, I'm just reiterating that you're on the right path. You are. Keep it up. I love you guys. You're beautiful souls. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated for you. I like to thank those that actually make it to the end that it probably resonated for. If so, would you please hit the thumbs up or the bell button to subscribe, because it helps get the video out there for other people to see. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday again. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Love and light.